Alright, hello everybody, and I just realized my mic isn't on the thing, is it? No, it is. Okay, hold up. What is going on? We've already broke things! Alright. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, where today we are going to be streaming an older version of Minecraft. Original plans were thrown out the window when Subnautica and the newest version of Minecraft decided to give me issues on my old Xbox that I usually stream on. So, unfortunately, we can't really play those at the moment. So, old plans thrown out the window, as well as streaming time, because I have nothing better to do right now, and I figured more content is more content. Whatever. So, yeah. Let's get into it, I guess. This is already extremely nostalgic for me, because this is like when I first started playing the game. So, very interesting for me. Yay. Hold up, create new world. Alright. What do we want to call this world? I say we call it... Hold up. Maybe... The True... Sonic... Was... The 64... We made... along the way. Yeah, there we go, okay. Okay, yep. Aw, not enough room. Okay, we'll just call it, E. Nice. Alright. Online game, why not? More options. Invite only, and all friends. Then again, I'm pretty sure none of my friends have this version of Minecraft, but we'll see, you know. Let's see. And I think that's all. Alright. And let's go ahead, and if you guys do have this version of Minecraft, by the way, and you want to join, just let me know. Then again, I don't picture anybody having it, so, you know, I don't expect that. Let's check the... Let me see if the background music is too loud or not. Hold on. Hold on. If I do that, mute that. Yeah, no, it's not that bad. Okay, we're good. So, oh my gosh, immediately I'm already realizing my sensitivity is so low right now. Oh my god, hold up. Controls. Never mind, settings. User interface, oh my gosh. Game sensitivity, okay. There we go. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, that's much better, okay. So, already, I am totally realizing how long it's been since I've played this version of Minecraft. I mean, just looking at a tree, I have already just... Nostalgia has just peaked already. Okay, and I also have to get used to these keybinds, because I have my keybinds changed for PvP on my other controls. That's just great. Oh my god. I also just realized it probably looks a lot, yeah, it looks a lot more saturated on the, stream. I don't know. Sometimes YouTube throws in, like, AI that, like, improves things. I don't mind it, but, I don't know. I think there is a way to turn it off, but I just haven't figured it out yet. Oh god. Oh, that just looks... Oh god, my childhood is coming back, dude. Oh, that is... yeah. Gosh. It's like... I think I started playing probably... I was probably 4 when I started playing the game. So I've been playing for like a decade now. Around that, not exactly, but... probably a little more than a decade, if I was 4. That is just, yeah. The old villages, the way they looked, like they didn't have the overhang on the house like they do now. Oh my gosh. And that, now you can see kind of how they updated the villages. They kind of made it based on, like, what players were building at the time. Because, like, at the time, they didn't know players were going to start putting overhangs on top of their houses. You know, they didn't know that people were going to start doing that, so it's interesting. Alright. Oh, by the way, guys, I did actually manage to get a Be Right Back screen set up, so, you know, whenever we need that, I can actually set that up now. That's nice to know. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's go. Taco. Taco. There is Taco. Taco. Okay, anyways. Oh gosh, I was just making my HUD smaller. Hold up. Settings. User interface. There we go. Interface, opacity, interface sensitivity. There we go. Yeah, let's change that to 1 real quick. That's better, okay. Oh, this is so weird to actually go back through this. Oh no, I remember this. Even like the overhangs being like only 1 block above the door. Oh my gosh. Yeah, like, I don't remember how long. Hold on. Like, hold up. I'm trying to think real quick. I want to say, I think the last time I played this version, I was like, probably around like 2 years ago was the last time I played this version. Just because I kind of came back to it for some reason. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's definitely, like, still, even though I've seen it like 2 years ago, it's still pretty nostalgic. It's just like, Minecraft's had like such a large impact on my childhood, I think. Set that down. By the way, guys, I actually finally got a Be Right Back screen set up, so, you know, when it comes time for the hourly break, I will be setting that up, because we've had 3 streams now that I haven't had it set up, and it's just been either Be Right Back or I promise I'll have it the next stream, and that's just been the entire Be Right Back screen for the past 3 streams, so yeah. Hopefully that will actually work, because I'm not quite sure that I'm new to this. Alright. Taco. Yay. Let's see. What was I doing again? I completely forgot. I am dumb. Dang. Up. That's, yeah. ADHD. Grip up. Let's build a house. Actually, start a house real quick. Except I don't want to just build it in like the middle of nowhere. I want to make it look a little bit different than what I normally do. So I'm probably gonna find like a little Nice little cliff area. I just realized I didn't loot that village at all. So you have ADHD without actually saying it, legit. This stream is just gonna be pure examples of my ADHD. Every single second of it. I didn't even make tools, and I'm already going off to make a base. What am I doing? Oh my god. If you can't tell, okay, so oh my gosh, I forgot how fast they run in this version. Go, get over here. I am so glad they made this easier in the newer versions. Okay. Anyways, I haven't done that in a while. Okay. I need to reset my keybinds, hold on. Because I have it set on my, this is gonna be weird, but like, I have it on my, other console as this, so I have the bumpers and trigger buttons swapped. Where is cycle hand? There we go. Cycle hand left, cycle hand right. There we go. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay. Just making sure, because I'm used to the other way around. Kind of started using that because of PvP, and by this point I'm already too used to it to swap back. So we're stuck with this. Yeah, I'm also curious if I could find a way to turn off the saturation that YouTube's AI automatically puts on there. Because it looks a lot more saturated than the actual game. Curious. We'll see if I can figure that out later on. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, I completely forgot what this looks like. Oh yeah, and there's like 2 different menus. Oh, I'm not used to that. Oh, that's... yeah, I forgot about that. I mean, it's cool, I'm not used to it though. I do kind of miss it a little bit, I guess. Alright. Yeah, I remember when I was younger, like, I would always, like, scroll through YouTube, and, like, those old, like, Herobrine clickbait videos we all watched as kids, and I don't want to, like, immediately get called out for being a nostalgia hunter here, because I'm not, but, like, just, like, when we'd watch, like, the weird clickbait, videos as kids on Minecraft of, like, Herobrine and creepypasta stuff on it. That kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah. And oh my gosh. This is so weird for me. Let's make furnace, okay. Let's see what we got going here. Bunk, and since I don't have any wood yet, or any coal yet, might as well. Actually, what version was... I mean, this is like, obviously before Minecraft, I think it's before Minecraft split between Bedrock and Java Edition. But I'm curious, what year did Notch actually sell Minecraft to Microsoft? Because I'm curious if this was sold yet or not. I don't remember. Huh. Might actually look into that, because I'm not quite sure. Young. Sword. There we go. Bonk, bonk. And bonk. Okay. Bread. Bread. Yay. I also totally forgot. How often do mobs spawn in this version? I think Minecraft was a little bit less forgiving now. point in time. So, I'm kind of curious about that. Gosh. Zoomed into the house. Yeah, no, because I'm already seeing mobs. So I'm curious, but that's great. I don't really want to turn a villager house into my base, because I feel like I'm so basic. Yeah, basic, yeah, you get that. I'm gonna shut up now. Stop. Alright. That's strange. I have an old glitch or something. That's weird. It's like, I mean, no, it's not showing up on stream. Maybe it's just my monitor, but on my screen there's like a weird, like red, weird streak right there in that corner. I'm curious what that is. Might just be a monitor, English monitor. I don't know. All right, let's see. I need 2 more wool. No, that's a baby zombie. No, 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 no. Of course. First mob I killed in this entire world, and it's a baby zombie. Dang it. Alright. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, how did you not? Yeah, okay. Get their AI breaks every now and then. Okay, why was that skeleton so much easier to kill than like any other version I played? I feel like it did a lot more damage, but it was a lot easier to kill. Granted, I think their aim was also worse back here, but you know. And I still do more sheep. Great. Yeah, no, there's like a bunch of red on my monitor on these trees. I don't know why that's not showing up on the stream. I think it's just my monitor, but because my monitor wouldn't be like tracking it with the trees, because it's not just like streaks on the screen itself. It's like following blocks on the game. So I don't know why that's not showing up. Strange. Maybe it's just because maybe it's just my Xbox. I don't know. My capture card just doesn't pick up on it. Oh god. We need... Whoa! Why did that actually jump scare me? It's the middle of the night, mobs are everywhere, and that jump scared me. How? This is Minecraft. Much less like the Minecraft that I'm mostly used to, like an older version. How does that jump scare me? No. 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 Nuh-uh. Anyways. Sheep. Sheep. Dead sheep. Sheep. Yuck. I don't know why that skeleton's just completely ignoring me, but I prefer it that way. Okay, that just blew up. I'm gonna get in here now. Anyways, we're gonna ignore any of that just happened, but I almost just died violently. Alright. Now we can actually get ourselves to bed real quick. Okay, we need whoop. Go, yoink. Yoink. There we go. Okay. You're kidding me. I forgot about that. Dang it. Monsters are nearby. I always forget about that dang mechanic. You know what? We're just gonna dig into the ground and do it. We're just gonna dig into the ground to use the bed, because I don't feel like killing the monsters outside before I go to bed. Or digging down is a really bad idea, but who cares, honestly, by this point. Alright, there we go. Dirt. And wood. Alright. So I have a bed now, that's good. And let's set up furnace real quick and get back to smelting things. Place one, okay. Alright, cooked mutton. Yay. Yoink. Yes, I'm one of those people who just camps the slot instead of actually being productive and doing other things with their life while they wait to get food. Can I actually? No, I can't use that. Okay. I suppose I can use more. We have tons of wood anyways. Wow, that might literally not even smell one thing. Okay. Alright, there we go. And we'll just get this starting to smelt. I'm sure this one isn't gonna finish, but might as well try. Stop instead of wasting, you know? Yeah, I figured that wouldn't work. Alright. Well. Let's go ahead and go get our base started. I'm gonna keep looting first, though, of course. Nothing there. Yeah, crafting table, but no. Alright, it's gonna go through here. Nope, okay. Nope. No. Please, okay, what? No, let me open your door, thank you. Actually do, okay, never mind. What do you trade? What do you trade? Okay, never mind. Not much in the village to loot. I think they did, like, add more stuff you can loot in, like, the newer villages. Until you find a blacksmith, of course. If you can find a blacksmith in a village, you're set. But... Alright. I remember when me and my brother would come up on a village in Minecraft, we would always be, like, arguing over who gets the blacksmith. And eventually we just kind of came to the compromise that we'd actually share it, but, you know. Yeah. Where... Alright. And then get the potatoes. One of those is poisonous. I don't know if you can actually still plant them. I don't quite remember, actually. You cannot. Okay. Alright. Yoink. Putting some more food. Might as well. I also kind of like just kind of sat there and spammed the bed. I think we all did that when we played Minecraft when we were younger. When it was about to turn night, we'd just sit there spamming the bed. You know, praying that it would actually turn nighttime. so that we could actually wake up the next morning and do stuff. And instead of actually using that time that we were just clicking the bed, we just sit there spamming it. And it annoyed the crap out of everyone else who was in split screen. Ugh. I hope I'm not the only one who did that. Okay, let's go ahead. There's not much here to do. Except I might... You know what? This is what I normally do. Whenever I'm at a village, typically, I never did it really in this version, but typically I go ahead and, like, take an entire house down just for materials. Just choose one house out of the village just to take down. It's actually really good for getting wood. It's a good start if you can find a village and just break down a house. Alright. I also totally just realized, it's like, bitrate is like, yeah, it's probably like really bad for you guys right now. I do apologize for that. I do really need to get a new capture card. So, yeah. You guys might hear some noise in the background real quick. My mom is cooking at the moment, so and she's opening a can of things of beef, or a can of corn right now, so might be a lot of noise in the background, just so you know. I'm not even sure if you guys will be able to hear that, actually, you know. Wait, why am I breaking that with my fist? I have an axe, what the heck? There we go. Yeah, we might also be dropping into some other stuff, like we might be looking over back at the tutorial maps, stuff I might have missed when I was younger. We might try out some creative stuff, maybe recreate some items. We're not just doing survival tech. Actually, let me make a poll real quick, hold up. Should this be a streamed series? Sure. Yay. And then nay. Okay. There we go. Now we got that poll up. And then, if that happens to go well, we'll probably set up polls every now and then, like, should we do this? Like, you know, I typically put up polls for what I should play the next day, and we'll just have that as an option in there. Which, speaking of which, the stream for today was meant to be Subnautica. I think I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, but unfortunately, it decided not to work with me, so the Xbox decided not to work with me with the newest version of Minecraft, or or Subnautica, so unfortunately today we are not going to be doing that. Alright. So now we just got a bunch of wood. Let's go ahead and go find a place to build our base. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore that creeper hole ever existed, because I don't feel like messing with it right now. Alright. Unless you're gonna get on top. Ooh, wait a minute. Hey, doggy doggy.
Yep! Doggy dog, yep! I don't know what that sound was, so bad.
Okay. So we have a doggo now. I'm happy. Yippee. Now we must look for a place to build a base, and that actually might not do too bad in that area there, honestly. We might check that out, honestly. Hold up, let's look at it. Yeah. Sure, we could figure that out. Build a boat real quick. I just realized boating in this game is gonna be horrible at the moment. Oh god, I just realized how bad that's gonna be. Trying to use a boat in this dang game in this version. I remember that sucked. Yeah, and then you also have to have the shovel right now in this version. Get a shovel. There we go. And there we go. Okay. Yeah, because I think if it's the version I'm thinking of, actually that's not bad. Okay, boats are like were always like extremely annoying to figure out and actually use because they were so hard to pilot. I mean, this is still there, but it's not as bad, you know. Also, I don't think they had crashes anymore. They used to have it so you would, oh god, so that if you crashed, it would break the boat, but they got rid of that, I think, thankfully. Oh my gosh, I was just trying to sprint underwater to swim, and just totally realized the aquatic update isn't even in the game yet. Like, I didn't even think about that. Like, the amount of updates this game missed at the time, so, I mean, it doesn't even have the aquatic update, because, like, I don't know. So this is actually, I just realized, this is actually even older than, the version I played yesterday, the in-browser version of Minecraft, called Eaglecraft. 1.12.2. This is even older than that, if it doesn't have the aquatic update. So that's interesting. Yeah, they run a lot faster in this version. Yeah. But anyways. Yeah, man. Although they didn't have any hit cooldowns, which is nice. Oh no, don't fall off the cliff. I honestly thought my dog was about to fall off the cliff there. Because I don't know how the AI is in this game at the moment. Okay, you are going to stay there. You are not going to fall off the cliff, right? Please teleport down. Okay, good. Alright. Because I forgot how the dog AI works. I know if you get a certain distance away, it'll teleport, like it always has. But I'm just not sure how mob AI was at this point in time. Because I know at some points they just randomly decide, you know what, I'm gonna walk off the edge now. That sounds funny. Still not any super great spots to build a base. I mean, this mountain is promising though. I am looking for like a certain formation where I can build it. Or like a certain general formation. I shouldn't say a certain formation in general. But not exact. But alright. Honestly, this isn't what I was planning, but it actually might work. Nah. Look. I'm literally just looking for, well, it might work. We can set our spawn here real quick. So, I have like a base I build every now and then in my survival worlds. I just haven't built it in a long time, so figured since I'm playing a version I haven't played in a long time, might as well make it. Alright, there we go. Oh, God. What? What? How are you? What? About to say, how are you floating for a second? Now you're just jumping around, but, yeah. Yoink. 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 Oop. Alright. Sure, probably. Let me go ahead and put all the stuff down here so that I could actually just get like a nice little base camp kind of area set up. Alright, let's do it. Right, shovel. Shovel. There we go. Okay. And yeah, nope. Yeah. Alright. And let's go ahead and see if I can find more grass. Alright. Dirt. Why do you just tell mom? Just like, okay. Wait. I didn't think you were that far away. What is the distance limit for dogs to spawn? I'm actually curious in this version, because I know they're like shorter now in the newer versions. But I'm curious what that limit is right now in this version. I don't know. I would look these things up, but that would put like guys on the grab back screen. So I also do want to make sure. Let me go to make sure I can see how long I've been streaming, because I do need to also set up the hour break in a bit once that comes time. Alright. Yeah, we got 30 minutes still before that happens. Alright. So, I mean, this is like the general shape, I guess, that we're looking for. Now, usually, this is like a pretty small entrance for the one that I did, but I'm probably gonna make it a little larger, just for the sake of making it, you know, a little bit different. There we go. And that's generally pretty good. I would say taller. That, that, and that. Okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of these side parts. Yeah. I suppose I have an idea for that. I can fix it. Alright. Okay, you're already climbed around. Let me see that. Set that there. And then throw a bunch of stuff in there. Just don't need it. Alright. And then now that I got a base getting set up, I can go ahead and make a map. Of course, I'm on the end of the chunk. That's just great for me. Alright. Now, let's go ahead. What's it doing? Right, so. Trapdoors. There we go. Alright. So I think what I'm gonna do for this is I'm gonna start it like that. And again, baby zombies could probably still get through, but I mean, what are the chances, right? Rap. Anyways. Set it there. Make sure that's good. Alright. That's all set up. And I'm also gonna make spruce trapdoors. Yeah. Spruce trapdoors. Are there no? Wait, were there no spruce? Oh, there were only 2 trapdoors in this version. Okay, well, looks like I'm getting more trapdoors. Alright, see how this looks. Okay, you know what? Maybe I might be able to save the look with oak slabs or these slabs, whatever. I don't remember. My brain not braining. Spruce slabs, yeah, those, yeah. Come on. You know, I'll go with it. Whatever. It's good enough. And then from there we can just go outside and start just digging through. Doing this to like the best of my memory. Yeah, before I didn't have them as double doors, it was just like one on these trapdoors. But, you know, it's been quite a while, so I don't quite remember everything. And also I think that, you know, I don't want to just exactly copy the exact same thing that I did, so, you know. We'll probably take like 2 there. And then I'll probably start going down from here. Alright. I think that might... Yeah. Looks good enough if I do that. It looks good enough, I guess. Also might get more trapdoors. I am gonna be using a lot of trapdoors for this. Right. Yoink. Yoink. And yoink. I need 2 more. Alright. Yeah. That's not that bad. Last word. So... Let's probably see, trying to figure out how I want to do this. Well, I could, I guess. Well, let me just turn it all to that, yeah. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably going to set the roof just to follow this pattern all the way over here. And then when the staircase starts going down, then I'll get rid of that pattern, probably. There we go. So, and just like that, okay. And then that should be enough for slabs. Okay. Oh, come on. Seriously? Why does it happen every time? There we go. Now just a couple more of those. That's good. Yep, I think that's good for the roof. We'll probably set up a couple more of these. Then again, it's gonna break up there though, so probably want to just do this. And then we'll get another torch, which I'm going to make. I don't even have a stick. Wow, okay. You know what? Thank you, okay. I think that's good. And then we'll stick that there, why not? So now I've got decent light inside. Gotta go to bed. Alright, and this might work. Yeah. So we're going to grab. What should we grab? I mean, I don't want to start this. Yeah, I guess we could just go ahead and start. Bring it down. I need another pickaxe though, I'll probably want that, but then again, you know what, I have still a wooden pickaxe that I need to get rid of, so why not? Alright. It'll take a bit longer, but I just need to get rid of this wooden pickaxe, so might as well. Yeah, I figured chat wasn't going to be too lively today, because I do know a couple people said they wouldn't be able to make it if it's in the morning. And you know, I'm doing this a little bit earlier than I thought I'd be streaming, so. Alright. Yeah, because Luffy said she wouldn't be here. I think, yeah, she said she wouldn't be here if it was this morning. Who knows where Sonic Pikachu went? He's just kind of somewhere off chasing rainbows or something. That's what I picture him doing. I don't know. And then we had Cadence drop in last stream, new viewer, who might stop in, and of course you're calling me. Hold on, guys, I will be right back. I'm gonna put you guys on the bareback screen real quick. Sorry. Alright guys, we are back. Sorry about that. Oh, hello. Cadence. How have you been? Hi. We were gonna do Subnautica like planned, but unfortunately, Subnautica and the newest version of Minecraft decided, so we're not doing that right now. Hello, other fellow human being that I know in real life that I don't want to talk. Hi. Hi, Ben. I'm just now getting my base set up and everything, so. My commentary has kind of been bland for the entire stream because I haven't really had anybody to, like, you know, bounce a conversation off of, because that's like the entire way I managed to do that. What happened last night? I was knocking into what? What? What do you mean by that? Should I be concerned?
What?
Question mark? Huh. What do you mean by that there, Cadence? Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. So I think I had mentioned it in chat, and Luffy kind of disappeared as well. So I accidentally set up 2 streams. One was literally titled with 3 E's, and one actually had the real title on it. And so I kind of went into that chat and mentioned, hey, we had the wrong, I accidentally set up 2 streams, go to my channel and like swap to the other stream. You might have missed it, but we did have that up. Luffy managed to get over to our server with me, so if she just, that's probably why. But yeah, that's probably why I never answered. The thing decided to glitch out and put 2 streams up. I wasn't as patient. Yeah. Yeah. It's weird, because like every time I pull up my streams, my streaming software puts up like 2 streams. For some reason. It'll put up one that literally just has E as the title, and then one with the actual stream name. So I have to literally go into my studio and delete one of the streams. Yeah. We were gonna do Subnautica today, unfortunately, you know, annoying, sad. Torch. Okay. Let's see, what time are we at on the stream so far? We are at almost an hour, okay. Oh gosh, I just realized how laggy it is on the stream. For me, it's like really smooth, but I think it's just my capture card being weird that's making it laggy. Is it nighttime on there? I can hardly see. No, it's just YouTube has this weird thing where it adds AI to people's videos to change and make filters on there. I don't know how to turn it off. So everything is either 1, more saturated than it's meant to be in the game, or 2, extremely hard to see. It's, yeah. YouTube filters being dumb. In fact, I can look up real quick, hold on. How to get rid of YouTube, touch up AI. I do actually need to get rid of that, I haven't done it yet. Device BIOS, reduce their effect for video recommendations. Video touch up AI. Never mind, it just decided not anymore. Okay, well, I can't turn it off, unfortunately, but YouTube does have that, and it's really annoying. But yeah. I would turn it off if I could. It's annoying. Alright. And by the way, this one we can actually have people join on. So if you happen to have the old Xbox One edition of Minecraft, you can join, but I don't picture many people having it, so. I'm looking for... Alright. I think... I forgot. Dang it! Right, making a pickaxe. Any more sticks? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm actually... I want to see, if I turn up my... Let me go to my... Settings... graphics... Gamma. Let's turn it up just a little bit. Yeah. You guys might be able to see that a little bit better now. I'm not sure. In just a couple minutes, we're gonna pull up our med check and break time. So we'll pull that up in just a bit. It's not that bad. All right. Yeah, yeah, I don't know why it set up 2 streams. I mean, every time I've tried to stream, it does that. It's like weird and glitchy like that. I don't know. By the way, quick question. When did you guys start playing Minecraft for the first time? Because for me, I've been playing for like 10 years now. So this is like probably maybe an update after the version that I started playing. What did y'all start on? I mean, that is if you guys play Minecraft at all, I'm not sure. You know. You know, I'm surprised nothing has broken today. Maybe it's just like me putting that in the title. Maybe that's... I accidentally jinxed it again, and it kind of like jinxed back to working again. Maybe. I'm not sure how that works. You know, maybe. Ow. Fine. Hey, doggo. Yay. No, okay. Do you want to her skeleton? Her skeleton. Okay, you know what? No, you're gonna sit there. Oh, wait, did you just kill it through a wall? What? I don't play Minecraft often. I like Subnautica. Yeah. I think, hold on. I think I started playing Subnautica. Let's see, I've probably had the game for 5 years, but I only really have been like into the game for like 3 or 4. Originally when I got it, I was too scared to even leave the life pod. So, you know, there's that. Like 5 years ago when I got it. I should probably move my stuff over here. In fact, let me go ahead and do this so I can actually sleep. Me too. I learned to turn the sound down. Yep. I keep the sound up. I think the main thing that, like, I kind of did, there's this, like, command in the game where you can turn off the fog so that you can basically just see through the entire water. It's like render distance doesn't exist anymore. And I think once I played with that for a little while and I knew what to expect from the game, I think that's kind of when I came out of my shell a bit to play the game. So I had to, because I have bad thalassophobia, so, you know. That came in handy too. Okay, what? Get up. No. Get up. Alright, and then we'll put this one back. Oh. Thank you. Okay, chests. With it. And then for now we'll just appear on sword for the base. Yo, what's up, other random person I know in real life? I have a lot of random people I know in real life kind of stopping in today. Whatophobia? Where did you find that word? Thalassophobia is the fear of deep water. It's, you know, really bad when you have it as bad as I do. It's, you know, I wouldn't say mine's too horrible, but still, it's there. You're chilling in band right now? Do you have band practice today? Oh, okay. Yeah. Good luck out there. What songs are you guys playing again this year? Okay, hope we get first. Yeah. Gotta go. Will I be on later? Yeah, probably, honestly. I'll probably be editing like the normal time I usually end, so yeah, we'll have plenty of time. But have a good day, Caden. See you later. Or review for sure, yeah. I don't know the other two. Alright. How can you play that long? You see, the secret is not quite having a life. I don't touch grass, that's the thing. And you know, we're gonna have breaks every now and then in between. I'm not gonna be sitting here in a chair the entire day doing this. We're gonna have 5 to 10 minute breaks every now and then. Speaking of which, we got one coming up in like 6 minutes, so. Yeah. Anyways, how's your day been, Sonic? So far, actually, it's not been that bad. Does that mean you can be a ghost for Halloween? Yeah, I'm really pale. I was actually planning on getting one of those stick-on mustaches and putting my, well, I can't quite say my real name, but I was gonna put my real name in like a weird accent and say, who is this real name here? I am real name here in a weird accent. And just, yeah, figured that would be funny just to take to school. Alright, see you later. Other person I know in real life, Commos, and Cadence. We are also going to go ahead and put up the, be right back. So, go ahead and, you know, if you have things you need to do, like, yeah. If you guys, if anybody's watching, you know, wants to go ahead and, get some H2O you know, get the sneaky snackies, bathroom break, do whatever you need to do, take the medicines if you're missing it. And we're gonna go ahead and pause for a good 5 minutes. So I will see you guys in just a little bit. Okay, guys, and we are back. Hope you guys, you know, Did what you need to do. Got your deal done. Whatever you gotta do. And we are back to English. Yeah, we're back to English. Sup? We're gonna go ahead and finish up the base real quick. Or at least the outline, basic outline thing. Yeah. Perfect English. Yes. I need an award for this. I am Englishing perfectly fine. Yay. Yep. Alright, so far let's check the votes on the poll. Yeah, 3 votes for yay. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Once we get like 5 votes on the poll, we will swap it over to what game I should play tomorrow. Alright. Dang it. Hold up, where is, yep, okay. Bonk and bonk. Alright, we need processing noises. There we go. Alright. I'm curious what I should still do, because I mean, I don't know. What should we put on that poll? I mean, we can throw Subnautica in there. I mean, obviously we're gonna throw an episode 2 as we see that. I don't know what else can we put on there. Also, Tunic, interesting game, which Game Pass, so we can try that, I guess. Gotta go, so we'll call it. Alright, see you later. Good luck at the competition. Bye. How many times have I said in my streams that I would promise myself I would not scat nor hum nor sing any of my background music in my streams, and yet I have failed every time. Can I just point that out? You know, I just don't know how I physically failed that much on to do that. Ugh. It's just this one is really good. I don't know. I just really like this one. Enemy Retreating from Undertale Yellow. Definitely one of my favorite Undertale fan AU songs. Alright, now I'm curious. Yeah, that's 4 blocks solid, good enough. Alright. So let's go ahead and get ourselves some lighting in this place. Just temporary lighting for now. We will swap this up later. And let's go ahead and get a chest room set up and everything. So I'm planning, I should probably go to bed first. Great. That's a great thing about having a house in the ground in this version. You don't have to worry about mobs before going to bed as much. So that's always nice to have. Oh god. Of course you're gonna immediately try to get a drop on me. Well. Hey, we need more spruce. like the screen black for a second? Also, I saw that on the recording. I think the screen just like went black for a second for some reason. That's strange. Hold up. It's like glitched out. I don't know. Weird. We need saplings. I've also noticed I haven't gotten all that many saplings in this version. I'm not sure if that's because of the version or just weird settings or something. I don't know. I haven't gotten all that many. Let me check my chest down there. I might have saplings in there. Okay. Nope. Why haven't I gotten any saplings? That's strange. Like, you would usually expect, like, 1 or 2 at least, but... no. There we go. That's strange. Didn't get one for a while. And there we go. Alright, and we'll start working on this one as well. Let's see. Oop. And then I think, yeah, right. I was doing that. Okay. Forgot what I was doing real quick. Do I want to do that? You know what, I might set it up so that we have it like this. That, and then that. That, and of course I'm missing a single plank. That voice crack. Or a single log, sorry. Alright, yank. Okay. And yank, bonk. Okay. Alright. And we'll set that there. And make sure we get some slabs. There we go. And then supposedly they should just like look through that. So we're good. There. We'll probably set up there as well. Or, you know what, I might... Now, I'm gonna have this come up one block, so I'll probably do that, so that when it comes up one block, it'll look a little more smooth. And that's gonna be my room right there. And then... That's the other good thing about having a underground base. You don't have to deal with, you can just get straight to the interior stuff. More fun. At least in my opinion. Okay. And then that'll be my room that extends off that way. And then the mines, probably... And we might also have, like, a room that extends off this way. But then I might want to send that over here instead. So that way we can mix these. Yeah, that way we can mix that, and I only need one more slab there. And then that'll be my room. That might be a potion room or something. I don't know why I'm already planning for a potion room, but, you know, whatever. Yoink. Yoink. Huh. That, I guess. And we'll just fill that with furnaces. Down the crafting table. We'll start from there. Make a bunch of this real quick. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we can, like, do a little bit of improvising here to make this look a little better. Look like it's actually meant to be there. No, that's just gonna look horrible even if I... Yep. What might make this look a little better? Maybe if I just don't use cobblestone in the first place, that might actually be the problem. Ooh, better idea, hold up. I could have that. Ooh, I just had a really good idea with this. Okay. So... I'm thinking... But then we might want to move the mine away from there. Alright. Yeah, that might be good. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I'm gonna grab staircases. And then we're actually going to make that lead up to a different room. We'll see. I'm just kind of winging it. I don't know what these rooms are going to be yet. But, you know, this is just going to kind of go into a different area. Yeah, I know what that looks good. Okay. And then put that there. Yeah, now we'll leave that there. Okay. Leave it like that. And then that'll come here. Which will turn into another room. What else do we want to do here? I suppose... Hold up, I have an idea for this as well. That might look cool. Let's grab more of these. I just grab a ton of those. Okay. And then... So if we set that there, that there, that there, bonk, 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 that there, bonk, bonk, that there, bonk. Okay. And then, yeah. And then we can just keep going with that, I guess. That. Yeah, and then we'll just keep bringing that up a bit. I do need more wood, though. Let's go and get that done and finish with. Bonk, bonk. I definitely think I'm liking. I like this is going so far. So So, and I'll show you guys what I originally had when I did this base at first a while ago. So, originally with this base, it was only one of these, and I don't even think I had these decorations on top and on the sides. Oh god. And it was a staircase that led down into like a larger area with wider walls. But I think that was just the furnaces area. It didn't have like that on top. There was a mine right here, of course the chests. I think it was only 3 blocks tall as well. We had like a wall of crafting stuff. Over here was like the infinite water source. And I think off this direction was my room. There, so gonna be a little bit different from when I made the space at first, but let's make that. Wait, I just realized, is that all? Oh god, my controller just died. Great, hold up, you're back up. Alright, we are back. Sorry guys, I totally did not get my battery replaced on my controller before I hopped on, so yeah. And then let's also go ahead, and I guess we could bring this out a bit, because I do like how that looks. And also it won't seem as cramped when we're walking up here. Alright, so we're going to do that. That. Alright. And that's pretty set, I think. Yeah. And then, oh yeah, I totally don't have... Okay, well, I need to make stuff. Why am I going over there? Okay. Tools, sticks, yippee. Bonk. Okay. And set that like that. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll look pretty good whenever we have that fully set up. We can also probably dig out this wall just a little bit, so that it won't seem as cramped when you're walking in, I suppose. We'll add those there. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright. And there we go. Change this a bit to look like that. Okay. And that'll be temporary till we get carpet here. And we can dig up a little bit here. And there we go. So I guess this is going to be like a different area, whatever that's going to be. I have no idea. I also totally forgot the hitboxes are weird on torches. Yay! So that's good. Then we're going to actually move this chest of stuff real quick. And then we'll get all the items back in it later. I do need the chest though. Thank you. Oh. Chest. Potatoes. Grab that. That in the chest. Grab that. That in the chest. Is that all? That's all. Okay. And then we will keep getting chests. Which I need more wood for. Great, I need to also go to bed. Alright, no new viewers yet. Okay. We'll see if Luffy pops in today. Probably will, honestly. Just, I mean, not soon, of course, because she's probably at synagogue or something. Okay. Bonk. 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 There we go. Yoink. Wait, do I not have? Oh yeah, no, I'm dumb. Okay, not 6. I need 8. I need 8 wood for a chest. Oh, of course, I didn't think about that. Alright, so I think how many chests do we need to fill that up? Like 4, like 10 chests to fill it up. So I don't feel like doing math right now, so I'm just figure it out. Make now. What do we have? Oh, that'll do, I guess. Probably. Not really. Alright, chests. How many can we make? 6. Okay. So we need 4 now. Alright, well. And okay. Almost done. Almost got it all dealt with. Alright. Yeah. Then that, of course. So close. We need 1 more. I'm gonna be honest, I really should just sit out there and, like, continue breaking trees so that I'm not sitting here coming back for, like, 5 hours, going in and out, but, you know, I don't feel like doing that, so haha, L, I guess, I don't care. Please. Sapling. 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 Yay! Okay. So we're going to set I need more wood. Chest. Okay, so our chest room is now full, or chest area, I should say. Then I suppose also. I think that's actually set, honestly. We have to start working on the ground though, and I really don't feel like doing that. I'm gonna do it, so. Yep. I need to stop. I need to stop singing. Okay, anyway. Um. So I'm trying to figure out what block I want to use for the ground. I'll probably use like a mix of polished granite and diorite. We'll see how that looks. Oh my gosh, I need to stop singing. It's like ingrained in my mind when the song comes on. No. Alright, and it's that polished diorite. There we go. We'll just make as much of that as we can, and then we'll make as much polished granite as we can as well. Seeing as I basically have no use for it if it's not polished because it looks googly otherwise. Wait. No. It's meant to be like that. Okay. Stop. There we go. Alright. No, no. There. There. Damn. Bonk, bonk. I think a checker pattern. I mean, we'll see how the checker pattern works. See how it looks. I might basically just say screw this in a bit though. Of course we're one off. We are one singular one off. Come on. Alright, and then we'll see how this looks when I put diorite in there. That doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I like that. Alright. Then what do I want to do after that? Yeah, I guess I like that. So what else do we want to do? We should probably work on the stairs next. Which are just gonna be cobblestone, so I've got plenty of cobblestone, so I can just make that work. Yeah, we got a stack of cobblestone stairs. Let's go ahead and get to work on that. And move these torches so that, you know, I can actually do it. Alright. You know, typically, I would cut out my, like, commentary here, because, like, if this was a video, this would be, like, put as a time-lapse. But the problem is this isn't a video, and I'm really used to video commentary. So I kind of just randomly cut out in my commentary out of nowhere. So, sorry about that. Womp womp. Dang it! I'm out. Okay, no, I need stick. Yay. Bonk. Beep beep. And there we go. Alright. Come on. Ah, no, why the single block got messed up? Why? Okay, that's actually good. Okay, it's good now. I have more stairs. I suppose I could use it for some of the layers like this. We'll probably move the torch. We'll probably move the torch up here or something. Wait, I can't. Do I have an extra trapdoor? I do have an extra trapdoor. Oh god. Yoink. So we're just gonna put that there. Stick that there. No, oh god. Do that. Yoink. Yeah, that's good. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're almost there. Just a couple more. I guess I mean, you're not hitting your head on the roof or anything, so I guess it doesn't look that bad. Yeah, no, because it's not like I'm hitting my head on the roof. I guess. Also, I totally just realized, isn't there... Yeah, you can actually... I forgot to change your skin thing within the, actual... It was in the English, settings area. Also, I need to find... Which skin did I always use when I was younger? I think it was a mob. In fact, I'm pretty dang sure it was a mob. No, it wasn't that one. Pretty sure it was a spider though. I think it was like a spider in a suit or something that I always used whenever I was younger. Let's see. Final Fantasy, Fallout, Festive, other Festive, Greek mythology, Halloween. It might have been Halloween, I don't know. Halo. Wait, hold up. If I go to Festive... No, okay. Magic the Gathering, Mass Effect... Isn't that... Oh, it's back in. Okay. In fact, I think... Yeah, no. My friend brought that to school once, the board game. The board game version. Mini Game Masters... Moana, Norse Mythology... Power Rangers, Redstone Specialist, Skin Pack 1... Ooh, wait, hold up. Let me actually look in there. It might have been in here. No, I don't think it's in here. Huh. And then Skin Pack 2. What even is that? Well, there's a spider. I need the spider in a suit, though. Where is the spider in a suit? Oh wait, what in the... Okay. I know Among Us was not out at the time. But just look at this. I have to use it. I mean... Well, there's nothing stopping me from using it, so you know... Might as well, unless they have this... I mean, I'm still gonna keep looking for the suit thing. Oh. Hey, wait a minute. Anyways. Yeah, no, just free pursuit. Dragon Slayer. Surely they have the spider one in the suit, right? They have the spider in a suit. Correct. No, they actually don't. There's no way they don't. Right? There's no way they don't have it. Like, it has to be somewhere. Star Wars Classics, Resident Evil, Story Mode, Stranger Things. Strangers. Huh. Well, I guess we'll just go with the Among Us character. Alright, let's go ahead and work on the roof as well. As well as getting this out. There we go. You know, sometimes whenever I'm doing commentary, I totally like forget I'm streaming somehow. Even though I'm sitting there doing commentary and it's just kind of like natural. I don't know if is that just something I do? I feel like that might just be me. But like, I just completely sometimes forget I'm streaming. You know? I don't know why that happens. Alright. I totally just realized, like, a lot of the streams end up being a silent strip. Because, like, I have, like, no idea what to talk about. And it's great when you can turn your lack of commentary into more commentary. We'll see how this roof looks in the end. It might not look the greatest, but we'll see. Gosh, I hate like the green tint YouTube adds to the stream. It's kind of weird. It's also really laggy for some reason. Why is it so laggy? Yeah. I mean, for me, it's like completely smooth, but on the stream, like I just moved, and if I look at the stream right now, it's a little bit delayed, so. Yeah, oh my gosh. Oh, that's so bad. Oh god. Oh god, that's horrible. Wait, is it? No, yeah, it's YouTube's AI definitely messing that up. I'm curious, if I go to here. No, okay, it's not gonna work. Alright, I was gonna see if I could like reduce the lag on the capture card, but I think that should be capture card naturally being that way. I just need to get a new one overall. I mean, for me, the gameplay is completely smooth. I don't know. Really wish I could fix that. I'll probably have to like invest in a new capture card soon. Nah, I don't like that. But yeah, we'll try to get that fixed up, I guess. Ow! Of course. Of course. Just on cue. Man, this is what I get for not having my volume on. Because I have to listen to the stream just to make sure, you know, nothing breaks. Like it always has been so far. Wait, why did it drop gunpowder? Wait, if it exploded, why did it drop gunpowder then? That's weird. I just totally realized I'm just like a square in my inventory. square holding a tree. What else supposed to be good? What else supposed to we go do? Go do that. And then we need one more slab, don't we? Even though I'm gonna have to make 6 anyway. You know what? I mean, it wouldn't hurt to find a place to actually put these slabs, because I just don't have a use for them, you know? I don't know. I suppose for now we could just throw them in a chest somewhere, but we'll see. I'm also probably gonna start actually organizing this. So we'll organize it like between blocks and such and all that good stuff. I'll go to materials. Yoink. Oh wait. Hold up. Materials can go. Yeah, actually, materials will stay in that chest. And then we'll get. Yeah. Food can be thrown into this whole chest from here. There we go. Signs. Where the crap are the signs? Signs. There we go. Alright, so that's gonna be tools. What? Why doesn't it you work? Hold up. Oh, it's because I didn't press 3 lines, that's why. Okay. Tools. There we go. And then, what was this again? Blocks. Okay. Blocks. And then, this was materials. So it's basically stuff I can use to craft, but doesn't, like, place down or anything. Ah, come on. I always forget to press done instead. There we go. And I guess we can get another 3. That. Oh, you know what? I just realized you're gonna be in the way. Dang it. So what am I gonna do with you? Should I just, like, put you... I suppose I can just put you right there. Okay. Food. And... oh, come on! I need to get used to that. And then these aren't gonna have anything on them for now. Just because I don't have anything for them yet. You know what, I guess I could put these up here. Maybe that, yeah, I guess that works. Then we also need to do the walls. What should we do for the walls? I have an idea for them, actually. So I'm gonna go out here and start, yeah, I think I'm gonna do, like, probably logs for the corners, like I normally do for my houses, and then planks in the middle. Why is it so laggy on the stream? I swear it's never that laggy. I don't know why it's like that. I don't think it's our internet either. It's not lagging my actual game, it's just the capture card. I need to get a new one. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm looking at that. It's just like, it's messed up. In fact, I do want to check the other streams as well soon. Wait, I have bones. Get back up here. Wow, you ate all three. Okay. Anyways. I am gonna look at the other streams. I'm curious if they were also like this. Let me look actually. Okay, if I go into my live section. Yeah, no, that's also laggy, I think. I mean, if I just do that. No, it's not actually as laggy, I don't think. Yeah, no, it's not laggy there. So I don't know why it's lagging so bad here. That is so weird. Because if I literally just turn around and if I look at that on the stream when it happens, let me see what that looks like on the stream when it shows up. The delay. Oh yeah, that's lagging. Yeah, it's all extremely framey. Hopefully that'll be fixed by the next time. I also might fix it in the next break if I can. We'll see if I can get that fixed up. But yeah. We'll see how that goes. Speaking of which, we are coming up on our next break soon, so I think, yeah, we're coming up on it in like 2 minutes for our next break, so we'll be bringing that up soon. Let's keep working on the base. Oh yeah, walls, right. So walls, we need to go ahead and get the corners ready and done. Alright. That. There. Go, that, and that. Ah, crap. Let's go and get more. Alright. Break is coming up very soon, so we will have that up in a second. Once I get back home, probably, actually. And what we're doing, yeah, right, walls. For some reason that just didn't click in my mind. Hello, other person I know in real life, that also for some reason is named Yormup. We are about to come up on our next break on the stream. So that way I can actually figure out the lag and also, you know, for our actual break stuff hourly. Yeah, it's 2 hours. So, we are going to go ahead and bring up our break. Yeah. So, if you have medicine you need to take your medicine. If you have, or if you got big snack foods you want to go grab, you know, grab some H2O, hydrate, don't dehydrate, as one of my friends would say. And that way we can watch me thoroughly, hopefully try to figure out this lag situation, and, you you know, play Minecraft, because Minecraft fun. And I will see you guys in just a second. Right back. Alright guys, we are back. So unfortunately I will not be able to fix the lag. That is immensely horrible. But good news is, you know, not much good news. Unfortunately, it's probably just not gonna work, which is a little annoying. But, you know, might work. You know, we'll see. Later on. I am totally also just now realizing that my mic is giving issues again because it decided not on anymore. Hold on, just a second, God. Hello? Yeah, okay. We got it. Hey, okay. And audio should be just fine, right? Yeah. Sorry about that. We're back. So, speaking of which, your mom, I never thought I'd be saying that and responding to that name in chat. But, how do you think the base looks so far? I think it's coming together a little bit, but how do you like it so far? Good, alright. If you do happen to, I don't picture many people honestly owning it, but if you do happen to have the old, like, Xbox One Edition version of, Minecraft and you want to join, just let me know. Of course, I don't picture you having that. I totally need to actually take rest first. Okay. Alright, and you should be dying. Yes, you are dying. Okay, good. Are you dead yet? No, you're not dead yet. No, of course you're under a tree. Oop. Okay. Yeah, I figured you wouldn't. I don't know, we have like... Let's see, we have 2 copies of the Xbox 360 version. Possibly 3. Because I don't even know why. Let's see, and we've got this copy, then we've also got, on both of our Xboxes, we have downloaded copies instead of disc copies. Okay, come on. In other words, if anyone needs a copy of Minecraft, the 360 edition, you know, yeah, right here. Yeah, thank you. How did you get over there? You're meant to be over here. Stay there. Thank you. Okay. What do I want to do there? Alright. So, we are going to go ahead and grab ourselves a little bit of spruce. There we go. Set that up there. And then... I think aside from that, we're pretty set. The second person is my brother. There's a second person. Oh, yeah, I see it. Okay, I see it in the analytics now. Hello, other fellow person that I do know in real life as well. So, how have you been? How has your day gone, my friend? He is good. What about you? Question mark? Okay. Good. You better be. I'm kidding. Doesn't look too horrible, I guess. I guess we could leave the chests like that. Doesn't look that bad, like that. Let's go and finish off this roof as well. I totally realized I started just working on the walls and I never finished the roof. Okay. So far, hold on, let me check the votes on the poll. How many do we have? 4. We only need one more vote, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna end up as yes anyways, because only need one more vote. But you know, we'll still wait, because that is our required amount to change the poll. Does your brother not have an account, by the way? Question mark? He does, I see. So he's just lurking. Lurking in the shadows. Like the creepy man he has always been, and he knows it. Me? Hold up. There we go. Yeah. I think. What else do I want to add? Oh yeah, that. I probably need to cover that up. Alright, and that's gonna extend off in directions, so I don't need to cover up those walls. I might honestly. I might set it up like that. I don't know. How do you get it on Xbox? This version? Because this version, the only reason I have this is because of a disc. We have the old version on a disc. They might have it on Microsoft Store, but I'm not too sure about that one. Probably not. Let's see here. What was I doing? Right. I think the walls are most. Never mind. I have this still to do. Great. Okay, so we need like a couple more spruce logs. Okay, almost, come on, please, saplings, please, saplings, please, I am desperate, yes, I got a sapling! Entire sapling's so annoying to get in this version. I broke that entire tree and only got one sapling. There. Alright. And then I have to try. You know, I might. Should I do it? In fact, yeah, I would check if this is on the Microsoft Store or not, because I'm not quite sure. Also, if you have an Xbox 360 and you have a disc for it, that'll also probably work. Alright. That's a little annoying. Yeah, I wish they would have, like, the older versions still available without discs or anything. There's also probably mods that you can use, if you have something that's not Xbox, if you have a PC. or something else to play Minecraft on, there's probably mods you can get that would give you that version, or websites you can download older versions from. But again, be careful about that. Bunk. Alright. You will try. Okay. Yeah, I would be careful though if you're downloading it from an external website to get the old versions of Minecraft. Be extremely careful with that. And also, do be careful, like, just, yeah, make sure you don't get a virus or anything. And also, don't pirate games, that's not, no, don't do that. Just make sure you're not pirating a game, make sure it's legal by doing it. There we go. There, okay. Alright. And I totally just realized that needs to go as well. Yeah. Boink. Bonk. And then donk. My brother might have a way, a legal way. Make sure it's legal. I really need to preface that. Make sure it's legal. Because, the frick you mean? The frick you mean, maybe? Sorry, voice crack. What do you mean, maybe? I don't know why I voice cracked so bad there. Oh my god. Well, what do you mean, maybe? I mean, given the fact that y'all both said maybe, I'm a little bit concerned. I think that's actually pretty good so far. Now I can actually work on the rooms over here, which I have been really wanting to get into now. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm probably gonna swap up into like a spruce floor here. Spruce. Alright. Wait. No, okay. Need to go a little further in. Then this is going to be, yeah, that should be sufficient, I think, for my room. Just like that, yeah. And then we'll break it up probably to there. Alright. So, what is this method of getting the game? So I'm actually extremely interested now in how one might actually still get this, because I thought it was like almost impossible to get these days. without a mod. You do not know. You may want to ask if thy brother, then, if he might have a way. He is the one doing it, yeah. I would probably ask him. Alright. He said don't worry. What do you mean don't worry about it? Okay, but, like... I am mildly concerned at the moment. Yo, you know what he means? How am I supposed to know what he means? Eh. Alright. Bonk. He's looking at code? Wait, your brother knows how to cook? I didn't know that. Huh? Wait, your brother doesn't know how to code, but he's looking at code. Huh? What? Huh? Okay, I'm concerned now. What form of coding is going to fix this? It's going to get you... I mean, suppose you could, like... I mean, there's definitely probably, like, some ways you can use code to, like, reset itself. Because I'm pretty sure there are commands you can do in coding where you can reset it to a certain time on what that code was at the time. So I suppose there is a possibility of that, but even then, you'd have to get your own copy of Minecraft in the first place, which sucks. And that would also technically be illegally pirating the game, or an older version of the game. Well, no, I guess it wouldn't, because then you'd have to buy your own version. Your own. Yeah. I don't know. I love how as soon as I learned that your brother was doing coding, I immediately jumped to the worst conclusion. It jumped to, oh god, he knows coding? What? Bonk. And why not? We'll do this. And then, why not? And you know what? Actually, I just totally had an idea that will get us more room. If you think he knows coding, then you're done. Okay, well. Glad I didn't think he knew coding. So how does one... Oh, you know what? He might be using Linux. What device is he trying to get you? What device are you trying to get on? Linux, that makes sense. Why it might look like coding. Yeah, but like Windows PC, Mac PC, HP. What do it be? If it's if it uses Chrome OS on the PC, then that would make sense because it might be Linux. Windows, okay. Gosh, it's like creepers explosions are just unavoidable in this version because the length they can actually explode from is so much larger than the actual old versions we're used to playing on, or newest versions. Maybe not sure. Okay. Alright, and bonk, 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 bonk. Ah, come up. Bonk. Okay. Do I have PC? I have a Chrome OS and a Mac. But I do not have Windows or HP at all. But I do have laptops, not a PC though. PC isn't coming for a very long time. Can you play Java with it? I'm sure that using Linux, I probably could. The one problem though is I'd have to, one, buy the game, two, pray that Linux will actually work with me there, because my version of Chrome OS doesn't always work with it. And then, even then, it might not work. Probably not then, but what I was using earlier, Eaglercraft, what I was using last stream, or stream before that, what you saw, that was Java on Eaglercraft. So, technically, but also technically, I can't play with other people on it. Or I can't technically play the newest version of Java, I can only play that one. So yeah. Do I wanna... Right, so if I make... links. Okay. You know what I totally just realized for the flooring? If I were to make... hold on. If I make slabs... that technically doubles... that doubles the amount of floor space that I can take up with slabs. So, if I just do that, I've just doubled the amount of floor space I can take up with half that stack. Meaning, by using slabs. Huh. Interesting. I did not think about that. That is going to be useful. Okay. Maths. Yay. I'm still extremely confused about how one can code their way into Xbox or Minecraft Xbox One Edition. Or how one can change the code or uncode the code. I don't know. How does one do such a thing? It's actually not that bad. I kinda like this. Walk in and then... Alright, now I just need to fix all that. By using things and stuff? Nice to know. He's using things and stuff, chat. I'm still concerned, though. What does things and stuff conclude? I don't understand. Voice crack. Yeah. Oh god. What does things and stuff include? I am confused. Cannot Google Meet while I'm in stream. Sorry. This might work, I do not know. Okay. Might work, you don't even know. What? Hold up. If I do that... There we go. Okay. There we go. He says it'll take a while. Alright. Alright, I need to go to get more wood because I'm dum up. I have bones. I have bones. I have bones for this doggo. How are you so stubborn? That is the fifth dog, or the fifth bone I have fed that doggo. But doggo not happy. How doggo not happy? That is 5. Doggo. That is home for. What do you mean, poopy? What do you? What? What? Are you guys seeing this piece of wood? Ow. Okay, that just grew in my face. What? What? That? What is that piece of wood doing? I don't know. What? Give me the piece of wood. Thank you. He is a bit wire. A bit wire. What does that? What does a bit wire imply? Weird. I see what you mean. I see what you Alright, we also, I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but I might take like a 30-minute break also eventually. Probably on the next hourly break, I'll do it. when it changes, when we get, yeah, when we're 3 hours in, I'll probably do that. So that'll be like a 30-minute break before I come back, but you know, we will be back. That way I can actually, you know, focus by actual, yeah, you know what I mean. I can do other things with my life, even though I don't have one of those anyway. Are we actually already 3 hours in? No, we're not even 2, yeah, no. We're close to 2 hours in, though. Or 3 hours in. Sorry. Because we just did, like, the break a little bit ago. I mean, yeah. About to say. We're a little over, but, you know. Close enough. I see what you mean. Food. 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 Potato. Yay! Alright, and then we can bread as well, I guess. We'll grab this. Alright. And then, there we go. That way. Okay. Pickoffs. Good, yeah. It'll work. Do I play Roblox? Yes. Why? I think I know what you're gonna ask. You know. If you're about to ask my username, by the way, I will text it to you later. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll text that to you later. Alright, and then we're gonna go ahead and fill up these walls real quick. I was just typing it, yeah. Gosh, it is really laggy on the stream. Huh. Suppose we can just do that, that, and that. Looks decent, okay. And then we can probably do this again for the ceiling. Um. Alright. And then, yeah, so we'll probably start the 30-minute break at like 5:15 for me. I think you guys are in the same time zone as me. What games do I play on Roblox? I do a lot of 3008. If you've played that before, I'm not sure. But yeah, we are probably going to do the break at like 5:15, and then I'll put up like a screen saying I'll be back at a quarter till, because we'll be back at like 5:45 at that point. What do you mean? What is that? Okay, Roblox. Okay, so do you know what SCP is? I'm assuming you probably know what that is. It's like, you know, a collaborative writing project where people write about these different creatures and objects that are anomalous and get contained by something called SCP, which stands for Secure, Contain, Protect. Yeah. So basically, SCP-3008 is the writing project that it's based off of. It's literally just an infinite IKEA. It looks like a normal IKEA on the outside, but when you walk in, you realize there's no door behind you, and everything is basically infinite. And then of course you have employees running around trying to murder you. So it's basically built for making it out of a game, because you could just build your own bases and try to survive. It's fun. So somebody should recreate it as a game. And we will probably, I should probably break this actually, because we are going to be extending this off into a different area. But yeah, I would recommend reading the SCP document on it first before you play that. We'll leave that there for now. Alright. Oh wait, why did I fill the, I filled the roof with cobble. Why did I do that? I was gonna put a pattern on there. Hold on. I'm also gonna move that there, because I'm also gonna make an axe in a bit. And a pickaxe, because it's gonna break. Yep, okay. Bonk. There we go. Yeah. And why am I doing that? Okay. Alright. And then, yeah, so we got like 18 more minutes before that. Why am I always fill it back up with cobblestone for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, there we go. Keep filling that up. And there we go. I will have to make a bit more soon enough, but For now, I need to... Okay, wait a minute. No, I can't make it in here. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Right there. And I don't think... Okay, I'm gonna have to make... Can I? No. Alright, well... Yeah, no, I can't. Okay, well, I gotta throw some stuff in here now. I can throw those in there. No, wait, I need to throw them in the blocks area. And we do have diorite in here that I can use. I'm gonna craft that to polished diorite, and we can use that in there. It's not that bad. Huh. Alright, and then we can go ahead and move my bed in there since it's my room. And... Right, chests. So... Alright, we're gonna throw some chests above where my bed is gonna be. And then I just realized we're missing a single piece of wool. Please tell me we have the great... No, no, it's a creeper, and I don't want to deal with creepers because they're worse in this version. Okay, we're going into the water, creeper, so that way you won't cause No, we're coming into the water. Thank you. Okay. I don't think you realize, in this version of Minecraft, creepers are horrible. Because they can explode from so much further away than in the new versions. Because, like, in this version, I think it's like... They don't explode at, like, 5 blocks in... No. 6 blocks in distance. Yeah, you have to be 6 blocks away for them to not explode. Hello. Yeah, you have to be 6 blocks away for them to not explode. And... in the new ones, it's like 3 blocks. Unless they don't see you like that, but you know. Typically that doesn't happen. Oh god, wait, there's two. Alright, let's go ahead and top this off real quick. But what do you mean? What am I looking at in chat? I just saw that message. What do you mean I heard you? Well, I didn't hear you. I read you. I am reading your messages, not hearing your messages. Buddy. Hey, here, intro. Yeah, thank you. What do you mean, sniff snap? Yeah, we can actually let me just real quick. I have to Alright, let me real quick. Alright. Uh, what are you doing in chat? Okay. I got what? I don't. I've never been that confused in my life. What? Alright, we are coming up on our break, and I think since, you know, everyone's kind of left in chat, we can go ahead and pull up that break real quick. So, for anyone watching the VOD right now, because I know not many people are watching this live at the moment, we are going to, what do you, okay, sorry, I just saw his messages show up in chat for some reason. But anyways, so, we're gonna go ahead and give our 30-minute break. So, well, no, actually, we have to go till 15, because, that way I can actually set up the right message for it, so, we'll wait a little longer, I guess. Never mind. There we go. So, what was I doing? I forgot. Frick, up. Right. So, what we are going to do is probably start working towards getting this a little more decorated. Because right now, this is not going to cut it. So, spruce wood stairs. And then we need a fence. Fence posts. Oh, you know what, we need that, and then we need wood. Do we have wood in here? We have wood in here, 8. Alright. And then we'll make a quick fence post. And set that there. Then Let's see, of course we also need pressure plate. Yeah, there we go, okay. We're gonna get the classic table. Classic table design we all know and love. Right there. I guess we'll stick that on the end. I'm curious. Clay pots. How did we make clay pots in this version again? Clay. Of course, that kind of makes sense, but you know. Let's see if we can find any clay in here. Plenty, I think. Yeah, there's clay right there. Okay. We're gonna break it up from up here so that doesn't take forever. Gosh, I remember how much of a pain it was to travel around underwater. Especially when you're trying to float back up and you're like right at the surface. Oh my gosh, the stream is so lag. Alright, we need bricks. Right, there we go. I think it's in here. I'm pretty sure at least. It's not in here. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna be scrolling around for a while there. Wait, don't you have to cook clay? Wait, I think you cook clay. Hold up. Let me put some clay in here for the extra fences I don't need in there. It's not coal. I don't feel like getting coal at the moment, so. Yeah, I think you have to cook them into bricks. Alright, yeah, there we go. Well. I suppose I should also go grab some coal. Because I think there is some up there, yeah. So let's go ahead and grab that real quick. Oh. Huh. Yoink, 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 yoink. Yeah, yep. Bonk, yoink, yoink, yoink. Yay. And then spudoink. We'll see how this goes. We should be able to get a bunch of clay really quickly. Alright. And then we can get flower pots. Right, we can get flower pots. Okay. All that for a flower pot. And then bonk, and now comes the question, do we want a poppy in there? We want, we want a dandelion in there. Let's see, I think there is, okay, I don't remember if you can or not, but I think, especially on the new versions, I'm pretty sure, like if I grab a sapling real quick, we could also try one of those. But I think, wait, there's llamas in this version? I didn't even know that. Okay. Yeah, that. Okay. We'll also try that. So we'll try these real quick. See how this goes. Oh my gosh, it's so laggy. And then we'll try putting those in the pot instead. Okay, so that obviously works. But do I like that compared compared to the rose bush. Rose bush you can't fit. Okay. You could do that in later versions, I think. Just not this one. And then again, we also do have mushrooms as well, which we can plant there. I don't know. Right now, I honestly think I like the poppy. I don't know. It just kind of has that like old Minecraft kind of charm. I like it. Let's also throw. Let's actually completely move this bed. We're going to completely move this away to a different corner. Yonkity spunkity, thank you. Okay. Grab all that. There we go. And we can do that, 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 that. There we go. I totally dropped that on accident. Then that can go there. That can go there. Might as well throw that there because we're gonna put nests. Okay. That actually does not look that bad. I kinda like that. Yeah, no, we're just gonna leave that there. I guess it looks cool. What else can we do? Let's see. What should we throw in there? I don't know, we'll figure that out later. But for now, unfortunately, we do have to go ahead and do our 30-minute break. So, you know, rest y'all's eyes, you know, go do something else, get snacks, you know, go to the bathroom, do whatever you gotta do for the next 30 minutes. I'm gonna probably set up a screen that you'll see me making as as the break goes on. Sorry about that, I don't have it already set up, but yeah, we will be gone until, a quarter until next hour, so, yeah. I will see you guys, in a bit. Yeah.